So, while reading this issue, weren't you in the mood for some nice peach pie? Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about a highly anticipated book. This is Heroes in Crisis, issue 1 of 9. This book is written by Tom King, and the artwork is done by Clay Mann. The artwork in this book is absolutely phenomenal. It's a gorgeous book to look at. Some of the best artwork that I've seen in a book in a while. Harley looks great. Her facial expressions in the issue are wonderful. Booster Gold sitting in this diner, he looks really cool too. There's some great fight scenes in this book, and it's a really nice looking book. Just from the get-go, I feel like this is a book that you guys should pick up. And this point going forward, guys, just to let you know, there will be spoilers in this review. So if you have not read your copy yet, please read your copy, then come back in the discussions below and we can talk about it, okay? So let's talk about this book a little bit, all right? I want to definitely hear you guys' thoughts on this. So, right from the get-go, we wind up finding that Booster Gold is kind of chilling in the diner and whatnot, and he's eating, drinking coffee, and the next thing we see is that Harley is in this particular room, and you're not sure where she's actually at this point in time. And it looks like she's talking, she's confessing, whatever the point, it is, she's there, okay? And the next thing you see, she shows up in this actual shop, in the diner or whatnot. And she asks for a dessert, and she asks for a pie, typical Harley thing to do. And she confronts Booster, and she goes, you know what? I hate pudding, And you're just like, yeah, it's so funny since she calls everyone pudding. But the next thing we wind up seeing is that she's eating her pie, she's enjoying her pie. And then we see Superman come to this location where it's just this house, right? And in front of this house, we wind up seeing some fallen heroes. No one really important. We see this guy, his name is Blue Jay and Hotspot, and then certain characters that have fallen, got destroyed, whatever the case may be, okay? So we go back to the diner, and we see Harley finish her pie, and the next thing we wind up seeing is she starts freaking losing it, and she takes the knife that she used to cut the pie with and stabs Booster in the back. And you're just like, holy crap. And so right away in this book, you feel like, Booster is the one that's going to die in this book because Harley's going to town on him. So you really get invested into this fight between these two. They fight throughout the entire issue. Booster is just in the air, and she's still stabbing. And whatever happened in this book really set Harley off. She saw something, and we just don't quite know why she's going after Booster. And Booster doesn't know, what he did either, that she's going after him. So very interesting storytelling there. Then in this book, you wind up seeing the Trinity come together, which was Batman, and we see Wonder Woman and Superman. We find out that this is a place, this little house that's in Nebraska, was built by Kryptonian technology, and it's called the Sanctuary. And the Sanctuary is a place for heroes to go when they're in crisis, when they feel overly stressed, when they're dealing with everyday trauma from being that superhero. This is the place that they can vent. This is the place they can go to. They can go into a room, in like a diary room, and talk. It's kind of like Big Brother, if you guys ever watched Big Brother. And so as our Trinity go through their further investigations, we wind up seeing that that more heroes have perished, and these are heavy hitter heroes here. This is obviously Red Arrow, which we see, which is Roy Harper, and then we also see Wally West, who's another one that is dead in this book, and you're kind of like, holy shit, what what the hell happened? You know, you don't care about that blue giant guy or that hot spot guy, but then when you see these heavy hitters, you're kind of all in a complete surprise. But yeah, and there was this saying on the wall that said something, but really, really interesting book overall. And again, Harley is the one that sits there and goes to Booster and says, it's because of you why the heroes are dead. And basically, it's just like Booster is clueless. So that's basically the issue in a nutshell. I don't want to give away too much more, but it was a good read, a wonderful fight between these two characters. And it'll be interesting to see how this actual story progresses. One of the good things I liked seeing in this book was when you get to see every hero that perished in here, you get to see kind of like their diary entry, which I thought was really nice. And it just overall was a phenomenal read. So again, guys, I think that you should definitely go out, purchase this book. At the end of the day, I want to give this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The only reason, though, why I did not give this a perfect score was because it's hard to believe that Wally and Red Arrow, Roy Harper, are actually dead. I just don't see it happening. Obviously, if they are dead and Booster Gold's involved, we can go back to time travel and they can come back. Those other guys, no one gives a shit about those guys. But this was the only reason why I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Just because it's just like, it's kind of unbelievable. We got not one but 2 big heroes dead. And, you know, they're going to come back right away. So, but nevertheless, it was a fun read. Again, pick it up, guys. You'll enjoy it a lot. And it'll be interesting to see how the story unfolds as these issues are presented to you. So, guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of this issue. Were you excited for this one? Did you like Harley in this one? And fans, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. Check out these videos over here as well if you haven't. And fans, until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing out. And I'll see you real soon, guys. Take care. Bye.